It's me again, Gary, on the live tip. What's up, everybody? Just in the yard with the dogs. Figured I would talk a little bit about launching new products. I know it's something I've been going through. I've launched 3 new products in the last month. Some digital, some tangible. And it's interesting figuring out payment processes, how to put it on your website, how to get people to buy it. I mean, it's a very interesting process to go through. And I just wanted to share one of the pieces of wisdom that was explained to me, and that I think a lot of people that I've dealt with make the same error. And that is waiting to market until you launch. So if you would notice, if maybe you have some time and you go back to my Facebook feeds, over the last couple of weeks, I've been slowly dripping out little pieces of what's happening. Not telling you like, this is what's going on. So I've been building an interest. I've been building a community of people once I had my product to launch to sell to. Now, how do you do that? Well, it depends on what your product is, and there's a lot of things that go into it. But ultimately, if you have something that's going to be a new product in the future, you have to start talking about it. You have to start getting, whether it's, however you create that community is up to you, whether it's videos, newsletters, vlogging, Instagram stories. There is a million platforms to distribute the content, right? Which is a whole nother live feed in itself. But one of the things I think a lot of people fall short on is they don't have a community to sell to. So say you're a dog walker and you're going to start a doggy daycare today or in a month, we'll say. Well, how's it going to go? Are you going to wait till the day before to tell people? So really think about your marketing. In marketing, they call it a launch plan. Think about when you're going to offer a new service. Who can I give this to? How can I create a community around this that's going to buy it in the future? So today I launched my new t-shirts. Humans tell the story, dogs tell the reality. Some smart person. I did a bunch of research and I've seen a bunch of people that have said it. And so that's what I launched today. But I've already been, since October, building a community of people that I've been giving a lot to. Maybe they would have interest in it. I've put out podcasts. Maybe they would have interest in it. So I didn't wait till the day, 6 months from now and saying, I'm going to put out a t-shirt and I'm going to start telling people about it today. I started building a community for months and years. So I have a friend that just took over a new business, and that's something I've been talking to her about is, that's going to happen in 6 months. So what are you doing now? And a lot of people don't think that way, right? Well, I don't have anything to say, or, there's always something to say. There's always, you need someone to give you their resource, which is money for your product. So how can we bring them value ahead of time? So for me with the t-shirts, I've been spending a lot of time building content around the dog side, because I think there's a lot of people out there that tell people what to do with their dog. Right? Take them out and do these things and do these things. Well, I believe strongly that the dog has an opinion. It came to this planet with a plan before we got involved. So when it came out of its Mother Nature already had a plan for it. So we have to honor what they came with too. We have to meet them halfway. So for me, I've been Facebook content, Instagram content, newsletter, e-course, talking with anybody that would say, hey, Gary, do you mind jumping on the phone with me? Sure. Answering every single email, all of those things, right, for something that could possibly be in the future. So if you have a product that you're going to launch, first off, send me an email. Like if you're like, hey, I always wanted to make a t-shirt. How did you do that? I always wanted to do this. Is there anything that you have that you can, point me in the right direction, the design work, whatever. Let me know. I'm here to help, right? So think about who's gonna buy this product when you're done with it, and think about how we can start getting their attention now in a way of giving. So say I have a leash that I want to sell. It's a special leash, only for little dogs because it's really light. And it's not going to be ready for 6 months. Well, where can I start harnessing some of that attention? Maybe vets that do a lot of neck work on small animals. Maybe I'll start sharing their content. Maybe I'll start adding to what their world is saying. Oh, hey, I saw that article, right? You start adding, you start giving. And then in 6 months, right, now we have a community that we're part of that might actually have interest in what we're selling. So if you're going to launch a product, don't wait till the day it comes out to start marketing it. Think about who's going to buy it. And let's deliver good content to them to get them into our world so that they even have a chance to see if they want this product that we have. So, yeah, please, hit me up if you guys have any questions. I'm personally using Gumroad, which is, just another version of Shopify or any of these e-commerce platforms that does all the integration with, onto your website and everything that way. They handle all the payment processing, everything. So I've personally used them. I'm going through the order fulfillment part of it now, which is complicated. Somebody orders a medium, I got to get them the medium. So I'm doing that part now as I'm growing. This is something that I don't plan on continuing to do, the actual order fulfillment myself. But it's what you got to do. You got to, when my friend says, don't let don't let good enough stand in the way of perfection, something like that. So it's good enough. I'm getting it out. I'm happy with the shirts, and I'm working through the system. So that's it. And Jane, I love you, Jane. You always share my content. You're always such a caring person. If there's anything I can do, please. Where is the link to my t-shirts? I will add that. I made a post earlier this morning. It's another good thing to realize, right? Eric, there's certain people that I always see in my world, right? Always liking and commenting. Don't be embarrassed to post things multiple times, right? I guarantee you I posted that at 8:55 this morning. Half of my community probably saw that. So to post it a second time or a third time seems very narcissistic to us. Like, oh, everybody's going to see it. If you understand the way the Facebook algorithm works, nobody sees it. That's why you shouldn't be doing Instagram business accounts. If you're going to look at Instagram business accounts, let me know first, because you should not be doing that yet. Because if you've read the article I shared a while ago, they're changing their algorithm also. So it's not going to be linear. Somebody posted at 10:55, somebody posted at 10:58. Now it's going to be algorithm based. So if you have 150,000 followers, 10% of that might see that one post, because now Instagram, Facebook is basically deciding what the people want to see. So, Eric, I will definitely put the link again here. And yeah, that's it. I just wanted to say that because, I just know. So an example, I launched this morning with one Facebook post, and I sold a couple shirts already today. Well, what if I didn't have anybody? What if I just walked into this world today selling t-shirts? What if I didn't spend the last October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, the last 8 months producing free content and giving everything that I have to people? And now look, people are like, oh man, he's got a shirt. I'll buy a shirt. Why not? He logs in every day. He always gives me some tips. He always adds some type of value. And he's got a nonprofit. I'll support that for him. So, build your community. If it seems intimidating, just do it. Google. It's, it's intimidating for me. I'm going to go back, and there's going to be, comments and things, and I'm nervous, and, it's a new topic. I haven't been covering a lot of business stuff. Why am I talking about business stuff? Because everybody and their mom talks about dogs on Facebook, and I'm just done. That's why I went to Instagram. Everything, if you want anything from me dog-wise, go to Instagram, because that's the people that really follow me. That's where I've been sharing a lot, probably more than I ever have, because the people pay attention, and I feel more comfortable sharing things because people are paying attention and they're not taking things out of context, or, if I say one thing, they're not doing it with every single dog. That those people are understanding that. So that's definitely where most of my dog information, besides my newsletter, the daily kind of behind the scenes are on Instagram. And then I'm going to just be using Facebook, for that, and staying in touch with everybody. because I do love to see what everybody's up to. Let's see who else is here. Stephanie. Oh, I can't tell you about Stephanie yet, but watch out, guys. It's my homie, my homie. Hannah, what's up? Oh, my sister. I love her. I miss her already. Hi, Leah. Daniel. Hola, buenos dias, my friend. ¿Por qué tú estás hablando, mi man? Yeah. Me gusta cuando llama Papa Grande. I'm pretending like I know this much Spanish for the end of the world. What I just said is, what I said was, why are you smelling me, man? And the other one was, I love it when you call me Big Papa. They're the only two things I remember from Spanish class. Nilda Soto spoke fluent Spanish, and she sat in front of me. And the one day my friend was like, damn, that smells good. And she turned around, she was like, man, what's she say? ¿Por qué tú estás hablando, mi man? Why are you smelling me, man? And I thought that was funny, so I remembered that forever. Yes, Daniel, very good. It's not just the product, it's the whole brand. So, one shirt for me isn't changing. I'm hoping that it's everything else that I'm doing. It really gives you guys the feeling of who I am. These are those awkward moments where I'm trying to scroll and it's still fading or still live feeding and I don't know what to say, but it's okay. Shirts. Great, bro. Oh, hola, de ser de Puerto Rico. Anybody that speaks, I have to be careful because I've learned this about Spanish, like Spanish from different, like Spain, Mexico, different, is a little bit different. So I know I'm going to talk to you about it, Daniel, but I wanted to see if I could if anybody has any input in that. I wanted to translate a couple things into some different languages. So if anybody has any interest in like getting some of my free content and or the content that's paid for free by maybe doing like a translation something for me, I'd definitely be into something like that because I get a lot of emails where people are like, oh, I wish that book was in Spanish, or hey, I wish this was in like this, and I want to give that to them. It's a thing I think a lot of us, when we put out a product, we just think about, this small niche, but like somebody like my wife who's, completely global in her business, and I get a lot of people, Ukraine, people from London, but a lot of times they are duolingual. So if there isn't, I want to help those people. They want to start a business in Mexico. Allison. Who else? Did my e-board come yet? End of the month. Don't get me started, Paulie. I know you're going to bust my chops about it. It's Indiegogo. Jay, my man Jay. We always rap. My man Jay, he's one of those few people that tells me, like, when I say call me, he calls me. I've been on the phone with Jay for hours before. Love Jay. Some people embarrassing me actually speaking Spanish. This guy knows Spanish. Show offs. I love it. All right. So if you're going to launch a product, make sure you have an audience first. I know that seems kind of weird. People are like, well, if I don't have a product, create an audience. Create an audience around what you're going to launch. If your Instagram platform is going to be about how to make smoothies for infants, then start researching and looking into where those communities are as you're building your product so that you actually have somebody to launch to. Because sending out a big launch and having it flop is part of business, but also, some of it can be avoided if you do some of those things up front. So that's it. Let me spin it around so you guys can see what's really happening. Penny Pie's here. Kita's sleeping because she was wrestling with her boyfriend. Truman's knocked out. Here it's, what time is it here? It's 3:30. And we're just chilling out. All right, anyway. I will definitely post the links to the t-shirts and the hats too. I don't have my hat on. Oh, bad branding. Steph would kill me if I didn't have my hat on. She's watching, but don't tell her. Anyway, so yeah, thank you everyone. Love all your faces. Keep me posted. Anybody going to Wisconsin? I'll be there July 13th. Come say hi. I'll be in Minneapolis for the night that Tuesday, hanging out with some friends and business people. If anybody wants to come out Tuesday. Then I'll be heading out to Wisconsin Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So come say hi in Wisconsin. And if you want to host a meetup I don't charge anything. I don't do seminars. If you want to come have me come out to your place. I've been wanting to go to Canada because a lot of people have been asking me to go to Canada. If you got a couch I can sleep on, let's get together. Let's hang out. And that's it. Hope everybody has a wonderful week.